welcome back to the Neurobane newsletter. There are around 3 things I want to talk about, so let's get right to it. So first things first, for those of you that watched the previous newsletter, which was all the way in November, Neurobane is actually a company now. We're a startup that specializes in using neuroimaging and AI to combat the low rates of psychiatric treatment success. And right now, we're focusing on building our proof of concept model, getting it iterated, and then using all of that data to raise our pre-seed round and go into our clinical trial. So this month specifically, the month of June, I completed our first version of the proof of concept algorithm, which took in around 1,200 brain scans, and the predictive rates are actually quite high. I didn't expect them to be that high. They have F1 scores of 81%, 85%, and 70% for the diagnoses of addiction, mood disorders, and trauma-related disorders, respectively, in that order. And for those of you not aware, in the ML space, so F1 score is just like it's a harmonic mean between the precision rates and the recall rates of the algorithm. It's basically like, it's a rate from 0 to 1, and depending on the case, the higher it is, the closer it is to 1, the better. And for us, it was pretty high, so that's good. That being said, now that we actually have the algorithm ready, it's good enough that this is where I actually wanted it to be for the proof of concept build. I wasn't expecting like the higher 90s, because guess what? I'm using public data sets and like the generosity of like university professors that have collected this data. So that being said, this next month in July, I want to try using a deep learning model instead and trying to get more data, maybe 10,000 brain scans, and then seeing if the deep learning model has a higher F1 score, it's more accuracy, or it's about the same, or it overfits, because deep learning models have that issue. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll update you guys next month with which algorithm I'm going to go with. But yeah, I'm excited about that. Looking ahead, for August, September, October, I definitely want to integrate the algorithm into a live web app and connect that to our own hardware, our own Neurobane EEG headset, and then have that complete proof of concept build ready, get it iterated with psychiatrists, see what they think, change it up, get a bunch of data, go straight to investors. So that's the second thing I want to talk about. The third thing is, aside from all the technical stuff, this past month I've also been working on finishing up a presentation deck. So I already have this pitch deck that's very information heavy, and it's a lot of words. So sending that one out to investors has not been so favorable for us, because it's a lot of, I've put way too much technical jargon in it, and it's just not, I need to make some sort of screener deck. So right now I'm making a presentation deck, which it's not a standalone deck, it's like a Loom video, so it's a lot of images without any context. I'd have to speak over it. Definitely I want to develop that deck, and the point of that one is just to be able to send to either people or investors, angel investors, and just get them interested, get them intrigued, and get some follow-up where I can follow up with a more simpler screener type deck, or maybe even some more information, some sort of one-pager or something like that. We are also trying to raise an angel round of $16,000 to complete the build of the proof of concept model. Right now I'm not utilizing any funds. I'm really bootstrapping however I can. I pulled out a loan for this. On the software end of things, I'm gonna end up reaching a point where there's gonna be some sort of financial barrier. I haven't hit it yet. Running this model locally on my computer has been pretty tough as is, but we'll see how things goes. Majority of the cost will be going towards the hardware, actually, to get everything built, put together, and integrated. But if you know any angel investors you'd like to refer me to, please reply to this newsletter and let me know. Yeah, looking forward to next month having a deep learning model, talking about that, having our presentation deck ready, talking to some angel investors, and moving forward with the company, and hopefully changing and saving psychiatric care. That's about it, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye-bye.